Welcome back to Oracle of Seasons. Since I've already got this shortcut ready, I can head directly back to our pirate friends, because we're going to need their help to get to the next dungeon. But first, Captain's got a problem, because he can't find his bell.
Right, because he has no eyes, you see.
Ding ding, damn it.
When are they gonna leave?
Keep in mind, a long time ago, the last time we came here, that pirate just shoved on those drawers for a little bit. That's important to remember to get access to the desert.
Ambi is feeling very pensive on the beach right now. Better leave her alone. Huh. I'm relieved! You remembered, or at least looked back at your video.
One of them. And welcome to the desert. It's got the same music as that area right before Onyx's castle.
I'm fine with this repeat, because it's good.
So pretty cool. Well, not so cool. P-hats spawn here infinitely.
Really annoying.
But there are these pokies carried over from the Mario games. And there's the ship. There are also all of these sinkholes. Some of them have secrets in them, though. This one in particular takes us through a path on the way to get a ring.
So if you notice the way that the ship was pointing out, and then if you remember what the other end of the ship looked like, it lends credence to your theory that Subrosia is actually upside down on the bottom of the crust of this planet.
It's very weird. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I really hate the P-hats.
Yeah, it's the Gyarados Desert all over again. So this guy died. Kind of, but not really, because he's a skeleton. So he's got a ghost and a skeleton somewhere.
And that opens up another shortcut to Subrosia.
Right, one that doesn't actually need a portal, which is strange.
Now these sinkholes you can walk along as long as you keep moving.
Yep, this is a lot like the desert area in Link's Awakening.
And there's his skull. He looks like he's got a blush.
He's so embarrassed. He lost his spine. Yeah, and he's got funny one-liners. You didn't throw him in the water?
Well, I was just very annoyed that I couldn't drop his skull, because I wanted to open that cave. Now, in order to solve this, walk along these sinkholes until he starts jibber-jabbering. That's the hole you need to drop into.
His bell senses are tingling.
Most of these sinkholes, when you fall down here, you'll enter a cavern like this, and then you'll come out of that first cave we saw when we entered the desert.
Right. Well, we've got a rusty bell. I guess we need to go visit Patches again.
Hooray.
Actually, we don't have to go through bullshit to fix this one. Oh, that Pokey did not give up.
The skull is still here. What the hell?
I like it here.
Man, that blows.
That's really dark. I just don't know how to die.
If that isn't obvious, I mean, we're all skeletons.
Yeah, aren't they undead anyway? Whatever.
We can easily way back.
Sabrosians apparently buried themselves under roofing tiles.
Don't look at me, it's your shit.
How did it rust in the desert?
Well, luckily we know some masochists who could take care of this.
The master says he'll only fix it if you tie him down.
And then beat him with his own hammer. Do it!
We got a special on shovels. Buy one and get 8 free.
Now, I didn't know that do it was the correct answer. But I chose it because I liked it.
Yeah.
Gong!
Oh, so melancholy.
But first...
Aha, that's right. You're playing a linked game.
That means we get a romantic union between Queen Ambi and her boyfriend.
And she's got a one-way ticket to the Bone Zone.
You almost sounded proud of that.
That was... I shouldn't be.
Well, Ambi is kind of time traveling, you've actually melted away.
Right. He's like, you're as beautiful as ever. Yeah, and you're, your bones look good. You drinking milk?
Though I do need a siren heir, so I kind of have to bone a few other people.
Maybe we should leave. This is getting a little awkward.
Pardon me while I rub me teeth against your face.
So romantic. So basically she told him, I love you, but I'll just wait forever. Go sail. Okay.
I already have waited forever, I don't have a choice. Guess I'm going too.
Well, we're a pirate now.
This is less epic than I think it's meant to be.
I know, it's kind of silly. This, like, music and then the, I don't know, the skeletons.
Literally, physically, every possible way, it's impossible.
Yeah, there's nothing possible about this at all. We are boring through the crust of the earth through sand. How?
With a boat, manned by skeletons.
Somehow we made it.
What a weird little game. Sound the bell, or, you know, spit in my ear, whatever that sound is.
Well, I guess McFly's done saving the world because, oh god.
Now to save them from themselves.
I mean, have you ever been seasick on a boat where you can't escape? Kinda sucks. Maybe if they stopped spinning around, it would help.
Nobody likes us, everybody hates us.
They all vomit in unison. Except they're skeletons, so they vomit dust?
They even acknowledge that they all died.
Right.
It's no use! Now, you might recall at the beginning of the LP when I came down right in front of Hero's Cave accidentally. I saw this weird little bridge that just lit out into the water and went nowhere. That's because that's where this ship is supposed to dock.
Yep, and it's there for the rest of the game, so now you have a shortcut. They didn't get enough resting in Subrosia?
Ta-da. But there's a couple of things where we are. Immediately to the north is a little house, which you need to enter every single time you want to change the seasons, because, like, in the backyard is another tree stump. Look at this, so unnecessary.
Yeah.
Damn it, I just moved!
Yay, finally.
Wow. 300.
Nice haul.
This little ghost is another linked character.
Yeah, normally this house is just abandoned.
I want your secret.
Yeah, that sounds like a little bit of a translation error.
Do you stand under? And I did have to come back here multiple times. It's a little obnoxious.
Yeah, you think you could just hop the fence, but it's not how these games work.
Now this cave, that's a huge gap you cannot cross.
Not yet, at least.
And we need it to be summer to get to the next dungeon. But first, I'm setting it to spring. Because this area, usually it's always winter. As soon as you have access to that stump, you can change it to spring and get the last golden monster. And Mabel again. Which I do not have the patience for.
Yeah. Forget it. Who needs her?
Last one.
Golden Iron Knuckle.
Golden Dark Nut.
Or Dark Nut, right. Iron Knuckles, I guess, are the ones with the ball and chain.
I guess so.
I don't know what the difference is.
There we are. Side quest complete. Make it good, old man.
You're still useless.
It's probably not as good as the Double Hearts ring.
Yeah, he's talking it up pretty big.
Ring, ring. I cannot remember which one he gave me.
It'll be the last one. There it is, yeah.
Oh shit, no, that's the best ring.
Yeah, so you got the blue ring in Ages, and that permanently halves all the damage you take. This one permanently doubles, well, while you're wearing it, I say permanently, doubles all your sword damage without any kind of drawback like the other red rings have.
Yeah. All the other red rings, you would take more damage as well. And also, it feels like double damage is more than even the best other red ring would give you. So that is by far the best ring in the game.
Pretty sweet.
And I have the noble sword, so I'm already doing double damage, sort of. So, I just wreck shit now.
Yeah, if you wear that ring and get the level 3 sword, you can almost one-hit everything. Even a Lionel.
And now once I've cleared out the secret shop, it becomes a minigame.
So it's kind of like the treasure chest game in, believe it's Majora's Mask? Where you're just picking the right treasure, or was it Ocarina of Time?
It's been in a few games.
Harder, it's always 50-50. What do you mean harder?
If you do it again, I'll be mad. I'm just sitting here watching him refill the same chest.
Right.
And that's it.
Too bad you can't keep all those giant rupees.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that's what he did with all the money you gave him.
That's how we get the Whimsical Ring.
Yep, the same ring you got in Ages. It's one of those weird rings that it's not really useful, it's just a gimmick. It's like, it lowers your damage a little bit, but you occasionally do a one-hit kill. You're better off with the red ring, because you consistently do double damage.
These ghosts have a surprising amount of health. That's the second to last heart piece. Getting access to it requires us to get the dungeon item first, though. And there's the dungeon.
Yeah, the name. Some of the names of the dungeons in this game are just like, they were placeholders and then they never changed them.
Yeah, a lot of them just have dungeon at the end of the name.
They're ruins and they're ancient. It's a crypt that you explore.
For explorers.
And then there's the Dancing Dragon dungeon.
And Snake's Remains.
So we're almost done. You only got 2 more dungeons left.
Yeah.
Well, 3 if you count the Hero's Cave optional thing, but...
Which I decided to go for, though it wasn't until after I had done the cave, gotten my reward, and then tried using it that I realized the red ring is better.
Yeah. It's just there for the bragging rights now.
Which I figured, it's an extra dungeon, I might as well. Because I'm not 100%ing the game, necessarily. But next time will be the Explorer's Crypt. Immediately after, I'll be doing the Hero's Cave. And it's a pretty quick dungeon.
All right. Join us for Dora the Explorer's Crypt next time.